What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. This is Ben at Bayside Fabrication, and today is moving day. I got my tow rig and my trailer all filled with all my tools, or most of them. There's still a couple couple larger things that I couldn't fit on this trip, but it's no big deal. I got all the main stuff: tool chest, milling machine, welding table, all my welders, and this is my spot. As you can see, it is not big. It is actually the same size as my last shop, or my shop at my house. So the plan today is to get everything organized, right? So I'm pretty much gonna make it exactly how I have it at my house, because I know the space works and I can get a lot of stuff done efficiently. If there's one thing I'm gonna prove to you guys, is that you don't need a large space to get some rad stuff accomplished. Having a lift in here is huge. It really helps. That way I can get cars in and out and up and down, and that's not a problem. But it also creates a little bit of a hindrance space-wise, but we can work around that. That's really the only issue I have here. It's just a negative on floor space, but it's a positive that I can use it for a million things. So it's definitely staying. I do have to do a little work to it. There is a issue here where the valve bleeds off. As you can see, the handle is missing. So what it does is you go up with it, it slowly starts to droop down after it goes out until it hits a lock. So I think what happens is there's a O-ring or something in the valve body. I mean, you can buy a whole power unit for 180 bucks, 200 bucks brand new. So that's worst case scenario. It's not the newest lift, but hey, it moves cars up and it puts cars down. So that's really all we need. So one thing I want to just point out, I am putting racks and shelving in here. It's one thing that I like to do to keep all my stuff organized. And this one I'm going one step further and just labeling everything. That way, if I need a rivet gun, I can go get my rivet gun. Or if I need a torch kit, I know where my torch kit is, and it all just makes it so much easier. With all that being said, you notice the height too. I keep these high so I don't smash my head on them. Because with a tight space, you know, I might need to get over in this area or something like that, and I don't like hitting my head on things. So it's a little higher. And for people who aren't 6'3", it might be a little step stoolish, but hey, whatever. It's my shop, so I get to put the height of the shelves that I want. So today we're just gonna go and continue to install some shelving. I'm going to get all the welding tables, milling machine, and my tool chest in here so we can see how the space feels and how it looks. But like I said, having the same space at home, I'm pretty much gonna mirror it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get everything unloaded here. I'm gonna stop chatting. And when I get back, hopefully I have a bunch of stuff in this shop, and we'll get a feel for the space once all my stuff's in it. But we'll be right back, and I got some sweating to do because it's a hot one out today. Well, guys, welcome to the new space. I'm very excited to have it. It's pretty cozy, but we have everything we need, and we're good to go. I'll just do a quick walkthrough. Of course, we got a fan because it's hot AF down here. We have our bandsaw, we got our welding rig. Of course, we have this old lift that I need to replace the power unit on, but that's not a big deal. Still got to finish setting up some stuff. I got my notcher and shear. Just keeping some stuff on the shelf as much as possible. We have our milling machine, tubing bender. We have our tubing roller down there. We have a bead roller, portaband, Old Glory, of course. The first thing I put in here. What I did is I try to keep everything super organized. In a small place like this, you have to be organized, or your life's going to be a disaster. Just getting some tubing and stuff. I got to make some racks. Just our welding tables. This is 1-inch thick welding table. These are about 400 pounds each. I have two of them. This one's stationary. This one's on wheels. I use this one to support my roll bar jigs, and I can roll it around into the shop when a car's not in here, and it's a very versatile thing. This one is stationary, and I got to move around the grinder and all that. Of course, we have our air over hydraulic press brake. This is our swag off-road setup. That's fantastic. I have to figure out something to do with my material. I probably will just leave it in the trailer because the trailer is just going to be out back, and that will just save me a lot of room. And of course, I have my tool chest here. So, you know, a couple extra welding tanks, oxyacetylene. That's really all we need. It is very easy to do some awesome work once you have the right equipment. I don't have a ton of equipment, but I have a lot of stuff that I can make a lot happen with. So very excited. Z-Kart is in its new home. It is Sunday, and I am very excited to get this thing back working on it. And now it's in its new shop, we can just start hammering it out. And in between orders and stuff, we have to pull it out. That's no problem. But it's gonna be good. Very good. So I'll just pick up where I left off a few days ago, and we are going to keep rocking and rolling on this. So, all right, guys. Jonathan from For the Performance just built a badass titanium exhaust for this little guy here. Dude, it came out so sick. So that's Jonathan, he's the man. He says it's extremely loud, so. Unplug our ears a little bit. That C8 is awesome. The owner of that is super cool too. He drag races it all the time. Now that car is waiting on some brakes to come back, and it's going on the dyno right through that wall. It's going on the dyno tomorrow. So we'll see what kind of power it picks up. So that's very cool. Very cool car. You don't see too many C8s running around right now, especially getting custom exhaust and stuff like that. So that car has just mufflers. So it's headers, 2 mufflers, the rest is straight pipe. I think 3.5 inch titanium. And I believe the stock exhaust was over 100 pounds, and the new one is 12. So huge weight savings there, which is really cool. All right, guys, they have the C8 next door doing a dyno run on it. We'll see what she does. Such a badass car. I love them. So huge weight savings there. But that car is sick. And the C8s, they've been growing on me, man. They're crazy. Gonna make another hit right now. I got a last minute Facebook Marketplace type deal. So there, I was looking for a Craftsman or similar kind of cheap tool chest just for my house, because I moved, obviously I moved my shop. So I moved all my tools into my shop. And then when it comes to do things like, you know, put up a ceiling fan or something, I don't have any tools. So I was just kind of browsing around and I found this Craftsman tool chest, this top, and then there's a bottom in the bed of my truck for, she was asking $500. I asked her what it would take to pick it up today, and she said $300. Now, it is filled with tools. And she sent me a couple pictures, and the one picture out of like 3 that she sent me, I saw a couple snap-on ratchets in there. So I go and pick this thing up. It was just starting to rain. I just looked very quickly through the drawers, and I saw a couple snap-on boxes. I saw at least 2 snap-on wrenches or ratchets, and yeah, the box itself is okay. So right now I'm gonna bring it back to the shop and we're gonna dive in. I think James is there, who's our, I think he has a pretty good handle on prices. He's our resident mechanic over that way, and he knows a lot about this stuff. So hopefully James can have a few minutes here and we can check out what's in this box and if I struck gold anywhere. So I paid $300 for it. I think the, oh, there's a extension ladder in the middle of the highway. Okay, that was fun. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So I paid $300 for the toolboxes. I think, and I would estimate, the tool chest itself is worth probably about $150. It's not in super great condition. There's a couple dents in the side and stuff, but all the drawers work and everything. So that's really what I was after. So if there's any more than $150 worth of tools in here, I'm gonna be pumped. But I think there might be some awesome stuff in here. Just, I mean, it's chock full. And from what I saw just a couple snap-on boxes and the lower ones. I haven't opened them or anything, but they were like plastic boxes, so I don't know if they're specialty tools or whatever. But I'm really excited to open these up and see what we got here. So I'm gonna see if James can come on over and we can go through this together and see what we got here. This kind of stuff excites me. It's like, I don't know. It's like winning the tool lottery, maybe? Or I might have overpaid and I'm a sucker. So we're gonna see how it goes. I know. All right, dude. So I've resisted opening it. Oh yeah? Yep. So this is what we got. I bought this whole thing for 300 bucks. Now, all I needed was the box, which is kind of a pile of crap now that I'm looking at it. So it's a $100 box, let's say.
You're already ahead of the game.
So I did open one of these, and it had a couple snap-on 3/8 in it. So do you have a handle on snap-on prices, by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This is a string light.
Is that awesome?
This was probably like a $50, $60 light.
Yes. Okay.
This stuff up here is Harbor Freight. It's the only thing that caught my eye up here. There's a badge, mag light. Is it LED?
It's not.
It's about $30.
Yeah, he had an MR2 that had no motor in it. Oh, I could use one of those.
That's not cheap, because that with the torch is 60 bucks. There you go.
I'm only speeding because I have to poop. That's a good one.
Keep your eye making money back, dude. 50-cent coin.
Get out of here!
Yeah, dude, look at that.
All right.
Look at this lock with the key in it.
Yeah, there's another lock.
But,
there's a lug nut.
Start looking. Oh, okay, some picks.
So this is Harbor Freight junk.
Another lock with the key in it. That's good.
Those are 20 bucks. I just had to buy 2.
It doesn't have a brand, but I mean, these are pretty good to have. They're, you'll use this a lot on BMW stuff. Bunch of key scrapers and
stethoscope.
Craftsman
Feeler gauges.
those just look like
OEM tools, yeah.
yeah, they're about $6-7 a piece too.
Well, I need $200 worth of tools out of here, so.
I mean, so far you're doing pretty good because you're at like $100 and we're the second roll.
Well, I know. Like I said, I opened a couple.
Oh,
Yeah.
fire me up.
I opened this real quick and I saw these and the 3/8 ratchets and a couple red snap-on boxes, which I think are in the bottom.
The one thing you gotta always keep in mind when you end up with snap-on tools is if you don't end up with the full set, it doesn't matter because each tool has a value and each tool is lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I've never even looked at snap-ons because they're just way above my pay grade to start with.
Oh, this is Craftsman. This 3-piece set right here is 20 bucks. Craftsman deal, but you have metric, standard, and Torx.
Are these metric?
So
no, these are
blue is
standard.
metric, red is standard with snap-on.
Okay.
But this T-handle set is like a 5 or 6 piece set, and it's like $300 something. You only have 3 of them. They range anywhere from like $32 to $48 a piece.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That doesn't even seem right.
So
Hell
these
yeah.
are the cheaper T-handles from Snap-on.
Alright, so these are the hot
non-bolted.
rods?
Yeah. These though, this one here is probably like a $16 T-handle. You don't have a full complete set of screwdrivers yet, but let's set these out.
Yeah, let's keep the good stuff.
The set. But these screwdrivers here, just to give you an idea on what you're looking at, and just these 4 screwdrivers, you know, not including the small guys, those 4 screwdrivers, you're looking at over $100.
For 4 screwdrivers.
They're about 36 to 48 bucks a piece. This little small guy is like a $26 screwdriver. But you also have some older Snap-on stuff in here. Like this is not Snap-on, this is Craftsman. But this
Are they lifetime guaranteed too?
Yeah.
So what if you need a new one? They just give you the latest and greatest if you break it?
If they don't have the pieces to fix it.
Like I said, she sent me one picture and I saw the ratchets and I was like, all right, if this guy had snap-on ratchets, it's gotta be.
Yeah, so just eliminating the Snap-on from this drawer, you still have a $40 drawer of tools.
Okay.
So, a bunch of miscellaneous wrenches.
Craftsman.
You got, here's a Snap-on. This wrench here is probably $42. So the rest is just Craftsman, but Craftsman is not bad quality.
But, you know, so I just bought this because I need stuff for the house, you know?
It's like an interior tool. Shears. These are just cheap.
Blue Points.
That's a Blue Point set?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably $80.
Because I bought the Harbor Freight ones and they suck. Yeah, these are all, this is Blue Point.
This is not.
Cool.
Blue Point is the economy version of Snap-on. Snips.
Dude,
This is.
I hope the guy knew his wife was selling all this stuff.
This is the safety wire and safety wire pliers, which this right here is.
I never even seen one of these.
So.
Safety, you just spool it up in there?
Yeah, you like hold the thing in
and spin it? Yeah.
And it pulls it real tight with the safety wire. Those aren't cheap. SMK, which is good socket. Here's a snap-on socket, 7/16 12 point. There's another 9/16 12 point.
Yeah. I gotta bring Laz over here. He's gonna be all fired up. Try selling some shit. It's a snap-on. Yeah, out there.
Here's another snap-on, 2 Phillips, another snap-on piece.
Dude, this is awesome.
Here's another snap-on piece.
I'm getting excited now.
There's another snap-on
No,
piece.
any of these are in there.
Oh, really good score, snap-on extension. Another snap-on extension.
Dude.
Here. Snap-on, snap-on. There's another snap-on. There's another snap-on. This thing's a lifesaver. That thing is not cheap. An adapter.
Yeah, I haven't seen one like that before.
Yeah, these are, so on that, that's all the snap-on on here.
This is the drawer I saw.
So
I don't know what that is.
this is something crazy.
Look at it, it's like a ratchet right here. Look at that.
Yeah. No name on this, so it just says chrome. Vayner, so it's cheap.
Yeah, it's
No value
whatever.
in that. So you have.
This is the drawer I did see, and I saw these wrenches.
So
And
this is a $90 ratchet. This is like a $100 ratchet because it's got the locking release, which lifetime warranty, all that stuff.
hell yeah, dude.
This is a right here. You actually have
3 of them.
two speed handles.
Do you ever use these?
Yes.
Do you?
I don't have one though because Snap-on quality. Like, see how this looks? This is an older one. They don't make them like this anymore. And both of these, you know, the 1/4 inch speed handle by itself is like 46 bucks.
Here.
The 3/8 ones.
I don't need 2 of them. These are identical.
Pretty awesome.
What the hell am I gonna do with 2 of them?
Yeah. Yeah, but these are like $60 a piece.
Okay.
Speed handles. And then you have another brand new snap-on ratchet. It's another $90 ratchet. This Palmer they sell for about $60, which you know, is a good deal.
So I feel like I got my money worth already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And this thing is snap-on too.
That looks
This
expensive.
thing looks really expensive. Snap-on does a lot of big truck tools. This is something obviously used for, you know, that's
Yeah,
that's
3/4 drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. No name. Okay.
Yeah.
Feels half.
Oh, wow, that's pretty neat. This pops off of there.
That is sweet, dude.
But yeah, I mean,
Woo!
and that's just the one. I mean, here alone, you got close to almost $700 with the snap-on stuff.
So, in this one, I opened up the bot. I think it's this one. No, this one, and I saw.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. I didn't know they were torque or anything. Now I'm seeing that they look like torque
this
wrenches.
is going to be a inch-pound torque wrench. It looks to be
It's not empty.
brand new, and it's heavy. Yeah, this is a 3/8 drive inch-pound torque wrench. So it's like a 3/8
Hell yeah.
head. This right here is a $400 torque wrench.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And then this one's probably going to be 3/8 drive.
Not a bad purchase,
Foot
hey.
pound. Yeah. Oh no, another inch pound. So you get 2 inch pounds. That's kind of weird though that this is an inch pound, but still another, you know, $480 torque wrench. So I mean, just
crazy.
in these torque wrenches alone, you've done, you know, almost quadruple the money. Palm sander. Got a big ol'. Looks
Hole
like
saw.
it'd be cheap, but hole saw. The Waldo, not bad.
Those are $30.
I have one air hammer. Earthquake.
Yep, the old earthquake.
Fiberglass wire running kit. It's for like putting
Oh.
wire through where you can't reach. Got a snake.
Oh yeah.
A couple wrench sets it looks like, which these aren't going to do.
It's good to keep in the truck or something.
Yeah, or like a coat box. Oh wow. Oh, this is a good drawer. These are all snap-on. I don't know if you've ever seen these.
Nope.
So
Never
this
seen
is
them,
for,
never
like,
used them. But these
you
are
got a
sweet.
tight spot, you can sit there and, like this. They're a very unused tool, but the full set of these, which you look to have, what if you have both metric and this?
This is 1/2 inch.
Yeah, it looks like the full metric set. So this alone, which you have
Marcos?
2. These
Sorry,
are-
I'm getting ahead of myself. No,
Yeah.
Martin.
3/8, 11/32, 1/2 inch, 2 7/16, another 3/8, 5/16, and this is 9/18. The full set of those is like $600-something.
Oh man. So she sent me a picture of these. I thought these said Matco on them, but they say Martin.
Yeah, which
And
these are probably, I mean, USA
look-
made tools, they're probably not cheap.
Yeah.
But this is for like, same thing, tight spot.
Yeah, they're a real nice profile. Yeah, that's what I was
And
gonna
you
say.
can get them on something and then use a bar, you know, you put a breaker bar over them. That's why they're shaped like this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But still, no, dude, you made out.
Dude, this is sick.
You did good.
Thanks for giving me the lowdown. Because like I said, I have no idea the value of half of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
But
just
like these, I don't know if I'll ever use them, but I guess they're good to have, right?
they're
I mean,
they're like one of those back in the day before they had like, you know, all these different wrench configurations.
yeah.
This was like their go-to tool. Like you'll probably, if you go to like a mom and pop shop where there's like some guys in his 70s still wrenching on cars, guaranteed he has both these sets in metric and standard and still use them to this day. They still make them, they still warranty them, but it's just one of those things as a newer tech with what the technology is when you're first buying a toolbox.
Now, do people collect classic snap-on tools?
There's a couple renditions of the Snap-on logo that they started putting on tools, and no, I mean you made out for sure.
Yeah,
If I put a
dude.
value on it, you got close to, you know, $2,200 in Snap-on. Like if you had to go on the
buy 'em.
truck and lay all this stuff out, you'd end up spending, you know, just over $2,000. I mean, like this Phillips,
these are huge.
like these sockets alone. So like, there's not a full set, so someone bought these individually. This one was probably, you know, 1/4 drive Phillips 2 socket.
Yeah.
was probably $36 or $42. This one was probably $48. This one was probably 3/8 adapter.
I'm gonna wheel this thing over and show labs.
And then the same thing with this, like this wrench, you know, being, it's got a part number like it came out of a kit, but just this wrench alone is 40. It's like $41 or $42 just for a 7/16 wrench.
So rad.
You know, so
all right, brother.
You did good. I mean, just
we made some money.
if these were completely empty and just these two things in it, I mean, this is, you know, like $1,000, $1,100 after tax, and just these two torque wrenches that you got out of this box.
Man, what a day today. I got nothing done at the house, which that's all I was supposed to do today, but I got a ton of tools. James hooked me up with some intel on what they're worth and all that stuff, because I am a Snap-on noob and I have no idea, but now I got a good idea of what certain items are worth. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned to the next episode.